Today we bring to you how to build the confidence to pursue your dreams. PLS, if you find this very helpful and interesting, hit the like button, comment and subscribe to this channel for more stories like this. Hey, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of their most powerful you can ever master, confidence. Not the fake kind, but the real, unshakable confidence that transforms how you shows up in life. If you have ever felt stuck, shy, or doubted yourself, this video is for you. Because I'm going to give practical steps to build confidence starting today. Something probably fear around what would happen if you took the risk and failed. Instead of feeling confident in yourself and your ideas, you let doubt takes the driver's seat. But what if you could build up your confidence to actually take action instead of letting fear gets in the way? Today I'm sharing how Mr. Samuel took a risk and pursued his passion for writing and turned it into his job. I'm also sharing how you can feel more confidence in yourself so you can stop holding yourself back. How Mr. Samuel pursued his passions. When he graduated from college, he found a job doing administrative work for a non-profit. I was excited to have my first real person job, but it didn't exactly align with his passions. He knew he needed a creative outlet to feel fulfilled, so he decided to nurture his love for writing. Little did he know that one small action would lead to a totally different career path than he imagined for himself. Here's how his journey has unfolded so far. Nurturing his passions. His journey started when he created the Blissful Mind. After thinking about it for years, he finally committed to starting a blog so I could share his thoughts and ideas with the world. It was the perfect combination of his love for writing with his interest in web design, both of which I'd been doing separately for years. Of course, he was scared to put his writing out into the world, and he worried what other people, mainly those he knew in real life, would think of it. He didn't know if people would criticize his writing style or think that the topics he wrote about were lame. But he kept writing because it felt good to have a place to share the thoughts and ideas that he often didn't have a chance to tell anyone about. After making an effort to connect with other bloggers, he soon found that people were reading and commenting on his blog posts. It felt good to connect with people who had common interests, even if they were random people on the internet who I'd never met before. The encouragement from others gave him more confidence in his writing, and soon he wanted to put all of his time and energy into blogging. The most he wrote, the more confident he became in his writing. The more confident he felt, the more he wanted to keep doing it. Continue to learn. As he kept blogging on the side while working, he started to wonder if he should get some credentials that would make me feel more confident writing about certain topics. Since most of the topics he write about focus on health in some way, whether it's mental health, physical health, stress reduction, or self-care, he wanted to make sure he was giving out solid advice. He looked at different programs in the health space, and he randomly came across the Health and Wellness Coaching Program at the Maryland University of Integrative Health. He had no previous intentions of becoming a coach, but the program covered all of the topics that he wanted to learn more about. The program took 2 years to complete while he continued to blog and work his full-time job. At that point, he was making a minimal amount of money from blog sponsors, but he had the crazy idea that at the end of his program, he would quit his job to focus on blogging and coaching. His little idea to start blog in 2010 somehow transformed into a completely different idea along the way. If you to pursue your dream, continue to learn everything you can about the field or to pick that you are interested in. You really never know where it might take you. Number 4, taking a leap of faith. The number question he get when he tell people he left 8 to 5 jobs is, how did you know you were ready? The honest answer is that he wasn't ready. His plan was to leave his job in 2015, at which point he would be done with graduate program. Instead, his boss basically told him that he didn't have a choice on his end date and that his last day would be July 1, 2016. It was a wired situation, but he took it as a sign that it was his opportunity to try the whole self-employment thing. Obviously, it was a shock, and he was in denial for a while. At the same time, he had this belief within himself that he could do this whole self-employment thing. He trusted himself to find a way to make it work. He would build up this blog that people seemed to enjoy reading, and he was almost done with graduate school, so he felt prepared to coach others at that point. To help deal with any worry that crept up, he set himself a time limit. He told himself that he would try out self-employment for 2 months. If he wasn't able to make it work, he would look for another job. 1 year later, he's still going. It hasn't been easy. Being self-employed is more stressful than you would think, but he is grateful that he had the confidence in himself to take the risk. Whatever your dream or goal might be, I hope that the elements of his journey are helpful. The key steps as here are to nurture your passion, learn everything you can about what you want to do, and take a leap of faith into unknown. Whatever course you decide upon, there is always someone to tell you that you were wrong. There are always difficulties arising which tempt you to believe that your critics are right. To map up a course of actions and follow it to an end requires courage. Number 6. 5 things you need to pursue your passions. Wondering how you can find the confidence to pursue your own dream and passion? The first steps is to make sure you're actually on your own team. If you are constantly afraid of failure or judgment from others, you'll never feel ready to go after what you want. The key is to confidence in your decision, belief, and abilities. Some people have natural aura of confidence about them, but you can build your own self-confidence if you focus on the following elements. 1. Trust that you will make the right decision or figure out the next best step on your own. Believe that things have a way of working out in your favor. 2. Self-respect. Respect yourself enough to not let others to make decision for you. Get clear on your boundaries and values in life. 3. Acceptance. Accept yourself without feeling the need to change to meet the desires of others. Know that you are worthy of success despite your flaws. 4. Commitment. Take responsibility for your life. Commit to being consistent with your actions. 5. Compassion. Be patient with yourself and your situation, even when things seems to take forever. Treat yourself with kind thoughts and encouragement. When you cover or discover something that nourishes your soul and brings joy, care enough about yourself to make room for it in your life. How to start pursuing your passion. I think it's important to mention you can't keep using lack of confidence as an excuse to not get started. Those excuses are simply a form of procrastination. Instead of searching for the confidence you think you need, how about you get started right now? Here's where to go from here. Take imperfect action. We're so convinced that everything has to be perfect the first time we do something when it truly doesn't. When you're just getting started, there's no need to put too much pressure on yourself. Instead, take one little step that will move you closer to your goal. Done it better than perfect. Learn everything you can. Build up your confidence in yourself by learning everything you possibly can about what you're trying to accomplish. If it's a blog or forex trading, digital marketing, research how to start them. If it's going to a new profession. If it's traveling the world, find out how other people have done it. The key here is to never stop learning. Commitment 100%. In order to successfully pursue your goals, you have to have an unwavering commitment to yourself and your ideas, even if no one else gets it. I recommended listening to Susie Batiste on the Skinny Confidential podcast talk about how everyone thought she was crazy create poo Corey. If she hadn't have committed to her ideas, she never would have known that it would become a multi-million-dollar company. Here's the truth. Confidence are not something you're born with, is something you build. Think of it like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger you get it. And I'm going to show you exactly how to flex that confidence muscle every single day. Step 1. Body language. First, let's start with the outside. Your body speaks before your words do. Shoulders back, chin up, eyes contact. These small adjustments trick your brain into feeling more powerful. Next time you walk into a room, carry yourself like you belong there because you do. Step 2. Small wins. Confidence grow with small wins. Don't wait for the big breaks, stack little victories. Woke up early, finished that task you have been avoiding, go to the gym. Each small wins tells your brain I can do it. Over time, those small wins build unstoppable momentum. Step 3. Inner talks. Watch how you talk to yourself. Most of you are your own biggest criticism, but confidence comes when you become your own coach. Replace I can't do this with, I'm learning this. The words you repeat and shapes the reality you lived in. Step 4. Action over fear. Finally, confidence build in action, not in your head. You don't become confident, then take action. You take action, and that's what makes you confident. Whether it is speaking up in the meeting, posting your first video, or stating that boosting idea, don't be scared. The courage come first. The confidence follows. Closing. So remember, carry yourself with confidence, stack small wins, speak to yourself with power, and take action even when you are afraid. Confidence isn't a gift, it is a skill, and the more you practice and the more unstoppable you become. Smiling upbeat tone. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more tips, and comment below. What's one area in your life where you want to feel more confident? Let's build this journey together. Thank you for watching and subscribe.